Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat siang. Salam Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. Salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Untuk
Waalaikumsalam sih.
Waalaikumsalam, Sir.
Waalaikumsalam sih.
ayo semuanya on cam.
Di situ ngon dua ada di muka.
Okay, for week four, week four is going to be group presentations, and there will be two groups, either one and two, or whichever ready for now. Yeah. Uh, Ideally, group one and group two will present, but it seems like there is no group one, ya kan? Jadi yang ada saja untuk Nur Hasni sama Lily. I will share the screen and the speaker can just present the presentation. Who goes first? Nur Hasni ya?
Yes, Sir.
Ya. Oke, Nur Hasni, time and screen is yours.
Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Today we're going to talk about types of arguments is uh, ar- deductive arguments and inductive arguments. But before kita masuk ke sana, kita harus tahu apa dulu itu apa itu argumen. Argument are the next. Argument are the foundation of effective communications and reasoning. Arguments are set of sentences such that one of them, the conclusion, is being said to be true, and the others, the premises, are being overrated as a reason for believing the truth of the one. Jadi argumentasi merupakan dasar komunikasi yang penelarannya dan penelaran yang efektif. Argumen merupakan serangkaian kalimat yang salah satunya atau kesimpulan dikatakan benar dan yang lainnya ditawarkan sebagai alasan untuk mempercayai kebenaran yang satunya. To give an argument means to offer a set of reasons or evidence in support of a conclusion. Untuk memberikan argumen berarti menawarkan serangkaian alasan atau bukti untuk mendukung suatu kesimpulan. Argument is not really simple a statement of certain views, and it is not simply a dispute. Arguments are efforts to support certain views with reasoning. Jadi argumen itu bukan sekedar pernyataan atau pandangan tertentu dan bukan sekedar pertikaian, tapi argumen adalah suatu upaya untuk mendukung pandangan tertentu dengan alasan. Next year.
If possible, please turn on the camera.
Okay. Now, what is deductive arguments? Deductive arguments are such as the truth of their premises guarantees the truth of conclusion. Jadi argumentatif deduktif adalah Deductive arguments are such as that the truth of their premises guarantees the truth of conclusion. Jadi argumentatif deduktif itu apa namanya? A deductive argument is a process of reasoning in which a conclusion is logically drawn from given premises. So, if the premises are true, then the conclusion must be true. Jadi di argumentatif deduktif itu, kalau premisesnya benar berarti ya, maka konklusinya harus benar. Jadi kunci dari bagaimana kita mengetahui itu argumentatif deduktif adalah if the premises are true, the conclusions must be true. Next, sir. For example, premises 1, all humans are mortal. Premises 2, Socrates is a human. The conclusion, therefore Socrates is mortal. Jadi sebagaimana kuncinya tadi, kalau if the premises are true, the conclusion must be true. Jadi all humans are mortal. Semua manusia adalah makhluk hidup. Socrates adalah manusia. Sehingga Socrates adalah makhluk hidup. Jadi ini sudah certain atau pasti karena ingat di premises pertama, all humans are mortal, Socrates is human, dan konklusinya itu therefore Socrates is mortal. I hope you guys understand the example. Next is inductive arguments. Inductive arguments are such as that the truth of their premises make the conclusion more or less probable. In inductive argument is a process of reasoning in which a conclusion is drawn from specific observation or process of reasoning from or evidence. Conclusion in inductive arguments are probabilistic, not certain. Kalau di argumen deduktif tadi itu certain, sedangkan di induktif itu conclusionnya not certain atau probabilistic. Jadi kalau untuk deductive arguments, if the premises is true, the conclusion must be true. Sedangkan di inductive, conclusion is inductive arguments are probabilistic atau nor certain. Selanjutnya, sir. Untuk contoh di argumentatif induktif itu pertama itu every time I touch fire I feel heat, dan konklusinya therefore fire always produce heat. Ini dikatakan argumentatif induktif karena di konklusinya itu masih ada di konklusinya itu probably bukan certain, jadi kayak tidak pasti. Bagaimana kalau apinya tidak selalu memproduksi panas, bagaimana kalau hangat? Next, year. Untuk karakteristik deduktif dan induktif, yang pertama itu Di deduktif itu certainty atau pasti. The conclusion cannot be false if the premises are true. Sedangkan untuk di induktif probability, the conclusion is likely to be true but not certain. Di induktif itu validity, the validity of a deductive argument depends on its logical structure, not the factual truth of the premises. Validasi argumen deduktif bergantung pada struktur logisnya, bukan kebenaran faktual premisesnya. Di deduktif itu dari general to specific. Deductive arguments often apply general rules or principle to specific cases. Untuk di argumen deduktif itu seringkali menerapkan aturan atau prinsip umum ke prinsip khusus. Sedangkan di induktif generalization inductive arguments are often used to make generalizations based on observation. Di argumentatif induktif sering digunakan untuk membuat generalisasi berdasarkan pengamatan. Kalau di argumentatif deduktif itu general to specific, sedangkan di induktif itu specific to general. Jadi dari umum ke khusus. Kalau di induktif itu dari khusus ke umum. Untuk kunci perbedaan dari induktif dan deduktif dan induktif, deductive reasoning, the conclusion follows necessarily from the premises, meaning if the premises are true, the conclusion must be true. Jadi untuk mengetahui argumen itu deduktif, kita hanya perlu mengingat kalau premisesnya betul, berarti kesimpulannya harus juga betul. Sedangkan di induktif, the conclusion is likely based on observed patterns, but is not guaranteed to be true. Jadi tidak pasti di argumentatif induktif. Saya juga punya beberapa contoh dari argumentatif induktif dan deduktif. Yang pertama itu induktif. The sun is coming out, so the rain should stop soon. The sun is coming out, so the rain should stop soon. Jadi konklusinya di sini adalah the rain should stop soon. The sun is coming out. Matahari mau keluar, jadi hujannya harus berhenti. Bagaimana kalau hujan saat matahari bersinar? Jadi ini untuk contoh pertama itu argumentatif induktif. Untuk yang kedua itu deduktif. Kenapa deduktif, Kak? Jadi Jane is at the party, John won't be. Jane is at the party, therefore John won't be. Jika Jane ada di pesta, Johnny tidak akan ada. Jane ada di pesta, jadi Johnny tidak akan ada. Ini deduktif karena sudah certain. Kalau Jane ada di pesta, berarti John tidak akan datang ke pesta. Karena Jane datang ke pesta, jadi John tidak datang ke pesta itu. Yang ketiga itu the house is a mess, therefore Lucy must be home. Rumah itu berantakan, sehingga Lucy must be home. Bagaimana kalau Lucy tidak ada di rumah tapi rumahnya tetap berantakan? Jadi ini induktif argument. Dan yang terakhir itu deduktif. The dog would be bark if it saw a stranger. It didn't bark, so it didn't see a stranger. Baik, itu saja dari saya. Semoga presentasi saya ini dapat diterima oleh teman-teman dan dapat dimengerti. Terima kasih, Sir.
Okay, thank you Nahasya from group 2. Next we will go to group 3 from Lily. And then after that we will have the questions and answer discussion part.
Okay.
For Lily, time and screen is yours. Lily di mana ini?
Jumpa ketemu kan?
Lily, turn on the camera ya.
Kamera? Jangan panjang aja. Pesta aja. Di mana?
Ayo Lily cepat waktu ini.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih atas kesempatan yang telah diberikan. Di sini saya akan mempresentasikan hasil makalah saya yang berjudul mengevaluasi validitas dan kemantapan argumen. Next still. Chapter 1, Interaction. In everyday life, we are often faced with various arguments and claims that require critical evaluation, whether in academic discussion, public debates, or personal decision making. The ability to assessment the validity and soundness of an argument is critical. A strong argument is not only based on solid reasoning, but also follows a logical structure and use true premises. Evaluating argument involves two key concepts: validity and soundness. Validity focuses on the logical relationship
between premises and conclusion, while soundness combine validity with the truth on the premises used. Understanding both concept is essential to participate in healthy discourse and make informed discussion. Next, problem statement. This is paper addresses to main issue related to evaluating arguments. Number one, what is validity in an argument? Number two, what is soundness in an argument? Additionally, the paper will discuss the step to evaluate the validity and soundness of an argument and highlight the importance of these skills in critical thinking. Purpose of the paper. The purpose of this paper is to explain the concept of validity and soundness in arguments, discuss methods for evaluating the validity and soundness of an argument, explain the significance of the skill in critical thinking and decision making. Significance of the paper. This paper aims to provide the following benefits. Number one, help readers understand the basic concept of validity and soundness in argument. Number two, provide insights into the importance of critical evaluation of arguments in everyday life in academic context. Number three, improve readers' ability to think logically and critically. Next. Discussion. Definition of validity. Validity refers to the logical relationship between the premises and the conclusion and argument. An argument is validity if the conclusion logically follows from the premise. In this sense, validity does not depend on the truth of the premises. It only evaluates the argument structure, that is the premises are true. The conclusion must also be true. However, if the premises are false, validity still holds. Premise: all humans are living creatures. Premise 2: Justin is human. Conclusion: Justin is a living creature. In this example, the argument is valid because the conclusion logically follow from the premises, even touch the premises might not be universally true, easy considering exceptional cases. Next year. Definition of soundness. An argument is sound if it meets two criteria. Number one, the argument is valid. Number two, all of the premises are true. In other words, for an argument be sound, it must be both valid and based on true premises. A valid argument that does not have true premises is considered unsound. Example of a sound argument: premise 1, all humans are living creatures. True. Premise 2, Justin is a human. True. Conclusion, Justin is a living creature. True. This argument is both valid and sound as the premises are true and the conclusion logically follows. Next year. Conclusion. In conclusion, evaluating the validity and soundness of an argument is fundamental skill in critical thinking and logical reasoning. Validity ensures that the conclusion logically follow from the premise, while soundness guarantees that the argument is both valid and based on true premises. Proper evaluation of both aspects in critical in idealizing strong, reliable arguments and rejecting weak, flawed, understanding, and this concept not only help in public and personal setting, but also enhance decision making in everyday life. Suggestion in honing arguments evaluation skills, it is recommended to number 1, improve understanding of formal law and types of logical
Okay, time's up ya.
policies practice regularly. Evaluating arguments found is for use
Okay,
of
Lily,
information.
that's okay. Time is up. Thank you for your
Thank you.
presentation. Now we can go on. Moving on to discussion part. Is there any question for Nur Hasni, group 2, and then Lily, group 3? Kalau ada pertanyaan silakan ya.
Okay, Assalamualaikum.
We only have limited time now. 8 minutes left. Ada pertanyaan? Waktu 8.
Okay, sir, I have a question.
Gimana Siti?
I want us to kelompok 3. Mungkin langsung saja. Yang ingin saya tanyakan, what is different between valid argument and a strong argument? Perbedaannya dari argumen yang valid dan argumen yang kuat. Mungkin itu saja.
Oke, thank you. Langsung Lily jawab. Apa perbedaannya?
Yeah. Terima kasih Siti atas pertanyaannya. Di sini saya ingin menjawab. A valid argument has a correct logical structure, while a strong argument has a correct logical structure and and sufficient evidence. Thank you. Siti, mungkin itu saja yang bisa saya jawab dari pertanyaan kamu.
Okay,
Selanjutnya, ya kita break.
is there any question for Nur Hasni?
Sebentar bisa.
Ini Lili deh, Siti di baku samping baru aku tanya. Aduh. Untuk Nur Hasni, ada pertanyaan atau tidak? We have 6 minutes before the Zoom ends. Belum ada? Oke, kalau saya mau tanya, Lili, Rabia di mana? Kenapa tidak hadir?
Rabida. Masih di kampus. Rabida sakit sih.
Tapi satu kelompok sama-sama dengan Rabida toh. Ini Rabida kan atau Rabia tuh? Rabida toh?
Yang sakit Rabida.
Dia maksudnya,
Lili satu kelompok sama Rabida. Wirawanti.
iya, Lili satu kelompok dengan Rabida.
Rabia sih Rabia.
Rabia.
Iya.
Oke, dia bekerja sama-sama kan?
Yes.
Oke, kalau Nur Hadi sendirian?
Yes, yes.
Oke. Okay, thank you all for the presentation. If there is no more questions, I think we can end the meeting now. Appreciate your work. Yang kelompok lain belum kumpul, silakan kumpul ya sampai tengah malam nanti. Karena kalau belum dikumpul nanti akan langsung ditutup sama si Google Classroom dan saya tidak akan bisa menerima lagi tugasnya.
Baik, sir.
Okay, good job. Thank you all and I will see you next time. Assalamualaikum
Thank you.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, sir.